Hello, I'm Bob Marks, and this is Astrology Now. This is the program for people who want to learn about astrology. Today we're going to look at the month of September and what a month it is. It starts out with Venus finally going forward on the 6th of September. That's Sunday. All you people born under Libra and Taurus can finally heave a sigh of relief. Your planet is now going forward, but actually, since Venus is the planet of love and happiness, we can all breathe a sigh of relief, but not for too long, because on the 13th, there's an eclipse of the sun at 20 degrees of Virgo. If you have anything in your chart at 20 degrees, you are going to get hit. Now, how do you know? Well, you should have your chart done. You should take a look at your horoscope and know where each planet is. You can go to my website, bobmarksastrologer.com, and click on the readings section. Now, this particular eclipse, an eclipse is just raw power. So whatever it hits in your chart simply gets amplified. And if it's a favorable planet like Venus, that could be happy times. If it goes opposite a planet like Mars, then you have a problem. But you won't know that until you have your chart in front of you, so you can see what's going on. Now, right after that, the planet Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Libra. And it's going to turn retrograde on the 17th of September. But that's not all that's happening. Saturn, the planet of difficulties, obstacles, and delays, is going to change signs. It's going to leave Scorpio. So all of you Scorpios can heave a sigh of relief too, especially you late November Scorpios. The Sagittarians, well, that's going to be another story. If you're born under Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, or Virgo, early in the sign, Saturn is going to be hitting you. And when Saturn comes around, you get the results of your past actions. It's a great way to tell if your life is on the right track. But if you've made any mistakes in the past, the problems are going to come up and they must be dealt with immediately. Now, there's more. On retrograde Mercury is a terrible time to make any important decisions. Well, you can make decisions, but you can't put them into practice. It's a bad time to sign important papers or to start major projects, because all the little things will go wrong. But this retrograde Mercury is going to be more of a challenge, because on the day it turns retrograde, Jupiter, the big planet in Virgo, is going to go opposite Neptune in Pisces. Jupiter makes things larger. The opposition is an affliction. It's stressful. And Neptune, when it's afflicted, becomes the planet of confusion, illusion, and delusion. What's the Jupiter going to do? Well, for one thing, when Neptune is activated negatively, you see what you want to see. The Jupiter will make you over-enthusiastic. You'll think that you found the best new house, the most wonderful investment, the most fantastic job. And guess what? It isn't. It's an illusion. You're seeing what you want to see. Put off all major decisions, which you should do anyway, because Mercury is retrograde. And that's a bad time to make major moves. Just continue with what you've already started. Wait for that Jupiter to be away from the Neptune. And in this case, it's going to be until the Mercury turns forward again, which it won't do until October the 9th. After that, you'll be able to move forward. Saturn in Sagittarius will also start afflicting the Neptune. So first the Jupiter comes in and you think everything is wonderful and you make that big investment, you take that new job, and then the Saturn comes in later and you say, what did I do? So always check your chart. See where the planets are, see what they're hitting in your chart. Now there's also going to be on the 28th an eclipse of the moon. It's going to land at 4 degrees of Aries. If you have anything in your chart at 4 degrees of anywhere, that eclipse is going to hit it. So be sure to check your chart and see if the eclipse is hitting you and exactly where it will be hitting you. Well, that's all we have time for today. Until next time, this is Bob Marks for Astrology Now saying, may the stars be with you.